Tier list time. We're here. All these new. Oh, Daredevil's not even in the game yet, so I want to change the tiers up a little bit too. I think we could do this. What's like the best way to do this? You guys want me to start as at a certain category, or just like start from the top and go down the line type of thing? Game time. Go down the line. All right, I can go down the line. Okay. All right. Let's start. Adam Warlock. See, this is where I struggle, because like people like this, I'm sure I've been scrimming enough or playing the tourneys or watching the tourneys enough to see the triple support comp. I think watching the tourneys is like a huge thing, because I might think he's worse than he is. But I think if you play him, Luna, and like an Ultron, or him, Luna, and like a Mantis as a triple support comp, he's probably super good, because he gives Luna that team up where she heals herself. She gets like her C ability just is insane. I'm gonna say he's still not super valid as a second support, and if he is, you need like a Luna next to him kind of to get that value because of her C ability. So I'll say B, because I think he's in triple support. I don't want to over underrate him, but in triple support he is insane. His ult can be insane. His C for Luna can be like, his team up is ridiculous. His res is pretty ridiculous. So if you have two good supports next to him, he can be pretty good. I don't think I would go lower. I don't know if I want to go lower or higher. Honestly, tough call. Should I make another category of like do not play ever? I'm just gonna make a category throwing. I don't even know who's gonna be on that, in that. Slash I hate you. Going to qualify all of them, like if they have support. Yeah, I think so. Like I'm going based on what competitively how I feel about them, or like if you're playing ranked and you get them on your team in certain circumstances, like how good is the character total kind of thing. I think plays a decent role in this, like because there are characters where like these characters are horrible, but if you have the right comp, they can be really strong. But because of how little comps, like people can ban certain people that make your character horrible. Like you have to have the right comp for a lot of these things. I'll do BP. BP, still good. Got a little nerf and a little buff with the Hulk thing. I feel like he is still strong, definitely counterable though. A good Namor Hulk really can do it. A good Bucky could potentially do it right now with his new shift ability. Good supports can definitely survive it. It does cause a lot of issues. I'm going to say I feel like he's banned a lot less. I would have said S tier a couple weeks ago because he's banned perma. Now he's still banned. I'm going to say A tier because he is an uncontested BP. A character that you have to swap your entire comp for is devious, and I absolutely hate that. Like the fact that you have to pull out a thing or have to pull out a Namor or something that can stop him is really frustrating. And if a good BP bans Namor, going triple support works too, but he's just really annoying. If you have to swap your comp for a character that's that, like they're good. I would have said S pretty recently, but he feels like he's getting countered a bit more in my games. Widow, so 50-50. Not that many people play Widow. You're forced to have a Mantis. I've had games where I've been a Mantis and I've had a Mantis and we've damage boosted the Widow, and the Widow has done nothing. I've had games where the Widow gets damage boosted and carries. I've had games where the Widow gets damage boosted and does well, and you still lose the game because you have a Mantis. And then if the Widow's not constantly permanently doing well, you're kind of getting thrown. I'm gonna say, I mean, there are Widows that can be good, don't get me wrong. It's very rare you even see one. You diver, it's not that bad. I'm gonna say throwing. I hate you, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna say D because there's potential. I won't say throwing. But when I see people on Widow right now that aren't Lord, I'm like, this guy's throwing. This person's throwing. And it is still the character that people go, oh, you don't want me to play my character, or like I'm playing this person. And if you take it from them, or we're hovering first, or you do something, they still go Widow because they know it's a throw pick. I don't even know who I'm gonna put in the throwing I hate you category, to be honest, anymore, because I would have been Jeff alone last season. But I don't know. Maybe I won't have anyone in there. Hulk's an easy yes. Hulk's an easy yes. I agree. I think Hulk is a good Hulk is a monster. A good Hulk can carry a game. A good Hulk rarely dies. A good Hulk can deal with Emma. Usually they ban Emma anyway, and she's banned a lot right now, but a good Hulk can deal with it. You have to switch to Peel for it. It enables Namor. It enables BP. His ult being able to juggle is insanely valuable. You can juggle supports out of their ult. He's just ridiculous. Like a good Hulk is undeniable. It's actually insane. Cap, I want to say a good Cap gets insane value, and I feel like I get really good value on him when I play him with certain supports, or not certain supports, into certain supports. But when people swap to like triple support, he's not worth it. His survivability is crazy. His ult's basically a support ult. I'm gonna say A for Cap. I feel like he is extremely good, extremely annoying. A good cap is crazy. He gives your team an ult, and I just don't like dealing with him. Is insane. I'm tempted to move Adam down because I would put. I just think depending on your comp, Cap can be unbelievable and unbelievably annoying in the backline. So I'm going to keep him there. And you can do a lot more on Cap than people give him credit for. I like him a lot. Maybe I'm a little biased because I play him right now, but it's okay. Cloak and Dagger, I'm going to say A tier because I do think there's a tier above. The only thing I think the worst players in the entire game play Cloak and Dagger. The only thing I think makes her not S tier is that Luna ult gives the damage boost. And I just think that is next level, and then Loki as well. So I think Cloak and Dagger used to be bad. I forget almost why people thought it was bad. Maybe just it didn't last as long enough. But I would say she's very good, and they are very good now. And her their ult lasts like 14 seconds or something like that, or 12. I think it's like 14 seconds. It's absurd. It's how crazy how long it lasts. If you don't have a good support ult for it, it's miserable. If you have an invis still, even with the buffs, and your invis doesn't time her ult well, you will lose the fight. They have to delay it so much because invis ult ends so much sooner, it feels like. And Cloak and Dagger ult is just really good. Like, it just makes that kit. The damage boost on her makes her really good too. So good character. It was throwing for a little bit, but now it's like, I'd say top 3 supports for sure. I'm trying to think of who else might be in there, but no, I think it's probably top 3. Strange. Oh, I know who's going and throwing. I hate you. I'm not going to spoil it yet though. Strange, S tier. I think he's ridiculous. He blocks hella ult. He blocks a lot of other ults in general. His shield's pretty nuts, pretty crazy. His ult's ridiculous. His E is ridiculous when in ult, now that it does full range damage as well. He's a good main tank. His portals are crazy. And he's just, I don't know, insane. What were the reasonings on Adam? You think he's a little too low or too high? My reasoning for Adam was I just think he's in triple support comp. He can be really good. But Ultron's kind of picked a lot right now. His Ultron's drone's probably better than Adam heals, and his ult keeps the team alive as well. I don't know. I think Adam's good, but you just have to have a good comp for him. But yeah, Strange, I think, is like an easy S tier right now. His portals are crazy, like I said. Like, they just matter so much to a team. A team with a good Strange, people don't realize it, but a good Strange can like completely take over the game. That's where it's going. Elite, I won't say that's absolutely where he's going. That's what I thought of. But yeah, I think Strange S tier. Groot would have been S tier a few seasons ago, was banned all the time. Something about him, maybe it's just the other characters getting buffed too much. He just gets blown up. He's still good, and if you're good at him, he gets a lot of value, but if the comp is right. But he gets banned. He doesn't get banned anymore, and he just dies. He just is an easy kill right now, but you can still get value. You have to have the right comp for him. You really do. So I would say S. I think his combo ult wins games. So I'll go A. I think he's counterable, but he's playable. And if you have a good team behind you, you could say about any character, if you have a good team behind you, they're good. But I hate playing him right now. I used to love him. He was my favorite. He's my main for a while. I had like almost my most hours on him, one of my best win rates. And then I kept playing him into a new season, like last season, and I started losing. Like, too many characters have good damage. Luna has good damage. A lot of characters break his walls. The second a team swaps to wall break comp or damage, you lose. I mean, he's really tough to play. But like, he is very good still, and if you time his ults and if you play walls well, cover well, he's good. Hawkeye, crazy he was getting banned just for that arrow, but it made sense because good Hawkeye can ruin your game. A good Hawkeye still can ruin your game, not just could ruin your game, because that's what they did. I don't see nearly as many as I used to. His one-shot headshot's obviously crazy. If you swap off the correct characters, he can be kind of useless. If you dive him, he can be kind of useless. He's good. I'm gonna say B. I don't think he's like scary anymore. Like, I see a Hawkeye and I'm not worried unless they're like borderline cheating. Move on. Maybe people, that might be a controversial one, I don't know. Good Hawkeye kills Cloak ult. That's what I'm saying. But if you swap out a Cloak, you just die to it and swap. But if you don't swap, he's the best player in the world. If you keep your stupid characters into Hawkeye, he's great. But there's too many easy swaps that just counter him. You dive him, like you shoot him. You don't play Cloak and Dagger. You know, too many easy counters. Hella's got to be S tier. I mean, she's just still ridiculous. I think her ults feels less valuable because you obviously have to use it at the right time, and there's still strange thing. Like, it just feels like it gets burned a lot. Like, you have Strange fly up and shield. You have Mag Bubble. Obviously, that doesn't do a ton. You can block a little bit with his shield. Emma shield. insta burn it. If you have good teammates and decent DPS, it will mostly be burnt. But either, I think her stun is ridiculous. Like, her stun in a 1v1 is almost unmatched. It cancels a ton of ults. Her bird is crazy good, even though people say it's not that great. Like, Phoenix movement I do think is better, but I think Hela's bird is still ridiculous. It's still very good. She has a lot of livability, and you can flank and just 2-tap people. Her damage is absurd, so she's staying in S tier for the time being. I mean, she's just really good. Does too much, just so much damage. Like, sometimes I feel like Phoenix is better right now, and you see times where, like, you're not able to kill on Phoenix because you're not doing enough damage, or your team doesn't have enough damage, and sometimes Hela can just be the swap. Iron Fist, I want to throw him low. I feel like I don't see as many Iron Fists getting nearly as much value as before. I'm going to go C because a good Iron Fist with a good comp is maybe one of the most annoying characters in the game. Feels like they just never die, especially in ult, of course, because they block every 3 seconds. He just feels worse than he did. Like, I don't know. I think just not being able to punch yourself away. I started playing him a little bit right as that got removed, and it was sad because punching through the sky was fun and funny. Good Iron Fist does not get as much value, but they can still be really good and really annoying. So I just haven't come up against that many right now. I don't really see him all that often, and he's not played in comp really, I don't think. Iron Man, crazy because again he was a ban almost every game because his ult just kills support ults. I just think Iron Man's kind of a bot. I think obviously with the right comp he can be really good. He's easy to counter with the right swaps. I think you could say that about almost anyone, but he just, if you pay attention, have a decent team. No, I'm not elite. I'm just going tiers. I'm not really ordering it properly. You think A tier? I don't know. I think Iron Man, dude, Iron Man for me right now, the amount of people I have on Iron Man that just don't want to swap when I feel like he's like such an easy, like they have like full damage. His ult's obviously crazy. He's so easy to counter. I agree. A mag counters Iron Man. A Punisher kind of counters Iron Man. An Emma with a good use of her shield and awareness kind of counters Iron Man. Strange kind of counters Iron Man. Like, he is just, I just think like you'd have to be so good and so smart with his ults to get good value. I'm gonna say I don't think he's worse than Hawkeye, but he's close to throwing I hate you. I don't think he's C or D tier, but he's close to throwing I hate you because people just don't swap and they get blown up over and over, and they ping heals and blame their team. And I just, yeah, with an Ultron and other flyers, he can be way better, of course, too. He has the team, Ultron has the team up, but I think Iron Man's not that good. Like, he's okay. Maybe he should be in C, to be honest. I don't know. His ult is crazy good, and his beam is crazy good, but if he's contested properly, he's nothing. Jeff would have been in throwing I hate you last season would have been in throwing I hate you for sure. Now, bit of a tough call for me because I've been playing him because he has a support ult now. I think last season his base kit, it for the neutral, like the bubbles and his damage / healing spray water primary is ridiculous. His livability is ridiculous. Still, I still see people DPS Jeff and they are almost unkillable. Like, the whole team has to focus in. He can be really annoying in the backline in triple support. People aren't using his ult properly still, and I hate him. But even then, his win rate was pretty high, and now his win rate's one of the highest. I just think his kit gives you enough that having that ult is worth it. Yes, there are other characters you might need to swap to, and yes, there are maps and characters they play against that can counter him. But he's using a lot of comps right now. His bubbles for speed boost are really good to get to point early. I'm going to say A. I'd rather have a Jeff than an Adam right now, especially if the Jeff's good. I'd rather have a Jeff than all these guys. I'm going to say A. Counters ult, copies, like, I don't know. As a third support, Jeff's ridiculous, like actually ridiculous. As a, he could even be S right now because his kit is just so good, and his ult is his ult with the right team is insane. Even on a shitty map, if you have like a mag bubble or something to save you, you can get value with his ult. And good Jeffs just can do a lot. Loki, I think easy S because his lamps are still absurd. His invincibility lamps are absurd. You have a double Luna ult, double cloak ult, just insane. His livability with the clones is also ridiculous. Like, if people are diving you or soul ulting, you can just get out pretty easily. He's probably my favorite support to play, him or Luna. They're insanely fun. Luna's here too. I mean, easy S tier for both of them. Luna's healing's crazy if you're hitting your shots. I think a lot of people play her and don't care to hit their shots. Like, they just heal the whole time, and that's what I used to do. And I feel like when you really take your time and focus aiming and not shooting when you don't have an opportunity to heal or do damage, she's not that good. But you could not get a lot of value on her. But her damage is just ridiculous. Like, I think she does too much damage. Her freeze is crazy if you're good with it and you know what you're doing. Just a ridiculously well-rounded character, and both these supports are just just absurd. Magic A, I'm going Magic S right now. I think she's a good Magic is just insane, like ridiculous. Her ult kills through support ults, damage boosted. Her right click fully charged kills through support ults. She's just so good right now. Her chain to Strange is ridiculous. She can dive, she brawls. She has livability like crazy. I'm glad she doesn't have any more than she does right now, because she is ridiculous in a decent team. I don't know if she's being played in comp right now, but I wouldn't be shocked if she was. Her chain is pretty insane. Just her kit's just really good right now. Yeah, I mean, she can peel. She can peel. She's a great character right now. I need to start playing her like crazy, because she's probably the peak. She's probably the best she'll ever be. If she gets any upgrades from this, I'd be shocked. She's probably going to be the DPS I play next. What is happening with this picture? Am I tweaking? She looked like she's got like a third leg going on it. Oh, that's just her knee. I'm actually an idiot. That's just her knee going like inward. That's just a normal picture. I'm trolling. Mag S. Oh, Mag S. Come on, brother. Mag S. Most played character for me. Easy S tier on the kid. Bubble's outrageous. Ult counters a lot and is outrageous. Shield, good enough if your timing's good with it. Livability's crazy. Bubble saves teammates and yourself. I mean, it's just a ridiculous character. Just needs to be played if it's there. Mantis, they're a monster Mantises right now. I still think it's not super valid in support ults. Bad mono. I'll have to put something in there, like a reminder, and like add the people in there. Get Jeff and B. I don't know if I can, bro. He's like one of the highest win rates in the game. He's used the competitive tourneys right now. In triple support, Jeff might be the best support in the game, like the best character in the game in that comp. I hate him, but I'm loving him a little bit more. I don't love having him. He's only good in triple. He's really good in triple. If you're really good at Jeff and your team helps you out, he can be good in double. And people were winning in double support with Jeff like last season, even when he had no support ult. So I can't give him the level of Adam, Iron Man, and Hawkeye. I think I'd rather have a good Jeff on my team than any of those guys right now. I don't know. Tough to say. Mantis, I don't know. This is one of the ones I'm going to struggle with. I feel like she's maybe better than Adam right now. She's used in a lot of weird comps. I'm trying to think of what she has that would make good main speed. Anything about Jess was unreal. Oh, I'm not surprised. They're all over the place, bro. They litter the game. I mean, I play them right now when I need to play support. So I'm gonna go A for triple support and down boost. Yeah, I mean, I could say that, but in double support, I think she's like way worse than Jeff. Like almost unusable type of character in double support. Like I don't win games with her as my second support. So yeah, I'm gonna go B. I think I'll put her with Adam as like a good damage doing. She got the sleep. The Groot wall thing's cool. Damage boosting's nice. But I'm just gonna B with Adam is like fine with me. Moon Knight got a buff. I don't really notice his buff all that much. I haven't played him all that much. Also, double right click's nice for sure, but that's like the only buff. Needs to get his ult slower. Character's annoying, and depending on the map and your team comp can be ridiculous. I'm gonna say he just gets ult so fast and can just blow people up. And an unaware team is just down horrendous. I think he's in the category of like, I think he's in the same category, even though he does have the team up with Groot and all that, or not team up, but he does have the ult combo with Groot. I'm gonna say B because I just don't. I don't feel comfortable throwing him in A. I think he's really good and has really good moments, but he's also an easy kill if you're paying attention and clocking him and, you know, really looking for him constantly. Again, he farms his ult way too quickly, and if you play him into a zero tank Loki Namor comp, he might be the best. He's the best character in the game. There are comps with every character that are like that, but with Moon Knight specifically, he is someone when you pull him out against the wrong team comp, like they are done. They're just done for. It's over. Yeah, I'm fine with Mantis in B. I think I'm fine with Moon Knight in B as well. Namor, I think with the squids is S. Without the squids, people been dry ulting. I'm gonna give Namor A. Without the, he counters Jeff ult, he counters Cloak and Dagger ult. The squids with Hulk are ridiculous. His ult without countering ults is ridiculous. He can just solo ult supports and blow them up because he just hits a flank. Good for Peel. Great for Peel. Like probably the best character for Peel, depending on who's diving. Unless you're like maybe Bucky right now would be better, just because his shift is crazy. And I don't know. Namor's just ridiculous. His ult's crazy and his whole kit's is pretty nuts. Good livability. All that. Penny. Don't know how to feel about Penny. Penny's either hard win or hard lose. Like you just, there's no in between. When you have a no swap Penny, it's either the easiest game you've ever played or the hardest game you've ever played, or it's the easiest defense you've ever played and the hardest offense you've ever played. A good Penny could be pretty insane and pretty annoying and pretty ridiculous. I don't know if I don't know if I have it to put her in A. I think I'd rather put her in B. I think you can counter a good Penny, and it's just a tank with not a lot of damage. I don't know. There are good uses for Penny. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going B. I'm going B. I can't do it. I can't do A. Spidey and Hawkeye, and you were cooking him. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Yeah, that's how. I'm glad you were cooking him because I hate Spidey, man. Come on. I think B is fine for Penny. I could even do C. I feel weird having these characters here because I feel like they can get value, especially Iron Fist. Okay, Psylocke. Is she still S? Is she still S? Her ult's still insane, regardless of what people think. Like, just being able to go in an ult and be pretty much invincible until your ult pops is kind of nuts. Feels like she doesn't get as much value as she did like last season. I'm not doing like highest or lowest. I'm just throwing them in there. I'm thinking S because she's always kind of been S. Like a good Psylocke can just win you the game. A bad Psylocke can lose you the game because people just sometimes you need frontline and they're on Psylocke permanently. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like she's as good. She's always kind of S. She's always kind of S. Her ult is a good counter for Jeff Nato as well. You're right, but that's not used like all that often. I think I'm gonna say A. A great Psylocke is great and unbelievable and never dies, and it's just an annoying character. Maybe not enough frontline damage. Maybe. I don't know. Tough to say. I'm gonna say A. I could easily be S. Could be interchangeable. Again, there's no order with these, so I would love to put her front of A, but it's fine. Like I'm not gonna worry about it. Punisher. S. I mean, I think that's pretty easy. His ult is just raw damage output. He's almost always a good pick. Like his ult's crazy, and if you have a team that helps you with his ult, or if you calm things and your team helps you with ult, it's ridiculous. It destroys through ults, destroys ults depending on what the ult is. You can't be killed, so it's a good like Storm Jeff Nato counter. Just a ridiculous character, constantly putting out damage. Obviously you're like kind of diveable, but his shotgun's really good, really strong. Like I just think he's easy S tier. Like he does everything. You could jump in the back line with your shotgun out and one pump 2 people in a row. You could sit front line and break Groot walls for your team. You can break squids. Like you're permanently shooting. And he's just, his ult's like a kill the whole team type of ult if you know when to use it, or if your team helps you. Rocket. I think he's the one. I think he's the one right now. I can't think of another character that I just watch throw over and over. It would have been Jeff last season, and Rocket would have been D. Jeff got an upgrade. Rocket, his ult is just so butt. What up, Matt? Welcome back. His ult is so butt and so like it's like the type of person who plays it makes it worse than it is, because Phoenix just breaks the ult and they stay on Rocket. You know, you're not getting healed fast enough, they stay on Rocket. You're getting double dove and your support is healing you, keeping you alive, and you stay on Rocket and they are just dying over and over and over and over. It is so insane. How is that possible? I'm not saying I don't think Rocket is horrible, but I think if you're playing him, I think people just stay on him. I mean, it's the same for almost any character in the game, but he'll have like, his ult's horrible. His ult's really bad. Like if your team doesn't suck, his ult's gone instantly. And if your team's comp isn't perfect or you're getting dove, you're not helping. You can't heal your teammate fast enough to save their life. Your heals aren't like, they're good, but they're not like team healy enough. They're not individual healy enough. Yes, with a Punisher, it is strong. I'm gonna keep it in throwing. I hate you for the memes because the most annoying characters right now. Spidey, I don't even know where to put this guy. Certain maps, he's unreal, unkillable. I'm gonna say B. Is B crazy? I feel like good Spidey. It's obviously if I go off good Spidey. Moon Knight's S tier. You think Moon Knight's S tier, bro? I think he's good. I think he's very good. I'm gonna say a good Spidey. Do I go C? I don't know. Too many comps counter Moon Knight. Like, he has potential to be insane and he can carry games individually, but like he's too easily countered by like shield tanks or like supports who aren't brain dead or like people who calm where he is. Never dies until they lock onto him and he dies. You do have ult every fight. I do think Moon Knight's great. I just think he has a lot of downsides. I do think he's great though. He's the closest in this tier to moving up. I almost had him in A. But I don't know. You have to base the list on the average experience of every hero. I'm kind of going off comp. I think Spidey, is Spidey C? I mean, is he worse than... You know what? Just for the fact that, like, I think you can play Spidey, pull someone off the map in the beginning of a fight, and still be throwing. Is that a crazy take? I've been thinking about this a lot recently, because I watch a lot of Spidey players. I play with a lot of Spidey players. And the amount of times a Spidey pulls someone off the map, and then they are down a player, and then you remember, like, oh, I still have a Spider-Man. We're actually also down a player. A good Spidey probably pulls someone off the map and goes and fights their backline. And then, like, immediately. And then you have, like, pressure. A bad Spidey will probably pull someone off the map and then try to pull someone off the map again and not hit it, and then pull someone off the map again and not hit it, or continue to go for pulls, or just do not that much, and then you're basically down a player. There's comps where having Spider-Man doesn't allow you to kill fast enough, and like, he's very map dependent. I'm gonna say C. Yeah, I mean, he's so frustrating. So frustrating. People still don't swap off him very often. He dies very quickly. He's just the more I think about it, I just think I get a lot of... You see people, like, getting value on Spidey, and then simultaneously they're like, how are we losing that fight? Like, I see it on TikTok. Igris does it sometimes too, because he plays Spidey in some of our games. And it's like, he's so good at getting a pick on those maps, and then I think he makes the fight harder because you're up a player, but you basically don't have that much damage because Spidey's just not that good. I don't know. Squirrel Girl. Is Squirrel Girl B? Is she B? She gets her ult instantly, kind of like Moon Knight, and just throws that thing. And her peel's decent. Her damage output's pretty crazy. I think we did that spectating Squirrel Girl, and it's just pretty ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I'm going to throw her in B. I think she has so much damage. It's just, her kit's just stupid. I cannot stand it. Star-Lord A, I mean, I was thinking... He could be S, depending on his... I'd make a Star-Lord spec David on you. I would do that. He could be S, but maybe he is A, because his ult is countered, and if his ult gets countered, he's not doing too much. His dive isn't as crazy as some of the dive characters. This is a tough one for me, to be honest. Because I think he has potential to be insane, like a hard carry. But I'll say A, because I think other characters in A tier can kind of do that similar job and have kill ults as well. But I think Punish is more stable, and Magic is more stable, Hela is more stable. It's like a DPS. Phoenix, who will also go up there, of course, is more stable. But yeah, Star-Lord's ridiculous. I wouldn't be upset with him in S. Storm. I'm gonna say Storm B. The Jeff Nato is pretty crazy, but you also... Storm can be insane. I'm tempted to put her A, because she has a kill ult. She can just mow through a team. Her damaging through players is still pretty insane. Her speed boost is insane. Her ult is countered right now. Even when it's Jeff NATO, you can counter it. Obviously, almost any ult is counterable. Her ult is like very specifically counterable though, because of the way it works. Like when you pop it with Jeff, if you pop it normally, you just support ult counter. I just think she's a little too slow. Like her base kit doesn't give her enough movement for her to be like a torch, or even potentially like Iron Man level. A good Storm is still very good. You don't see her played that often, and sometimes you just see throws with it because she just doesn't move a lot. And people who swap to hit scan just blow her up. Like a good Phoenix and Hela, or a good Phoenix and Hela, or Punisher just destroy her. I don't think her kit is as good as the people in A. I'm gonna keep her in B. I wouldn't be mad with her in A. Thor, tough one for me. Absolutely love Thor. Absolutely love Thor. I just think it's one of those things where in the right hands can be worth it, can be super valuable. In the wrong hands, you're witnessing one of the hardest throws you've ever witnessed. Playing with Angela, I know they have the team up, but like I don't see it working super often. I think he's good. I think he's much better than he gets credit for. And I'm definitely biased because Thor has my highest win rate. I haven't played him in months, but he has my highest win rate, and that wasn't even when he was that good. Now he's much better, much more versatile. Maybe has slightly less health, but he's a better character. I'll be honest, I'm happier with every single character in A tier on my team over Thor. So I'm going to say B, high B, even though he's not. There's no such thing as high B. I'm really tempted to swap Moon Knight. It's okay. I'm going to leave it. I do really like Moon Knight. I've been having a lot of fun on him recently, but it's okay. I'm going to keep it. Wanda, throwing I hate you. Absolutely horrid. People who play or don't swap, they think they're getting insane value because they're sitting there pissing on a support for forever. I didn't think any other character was going in this section, to be honest. But when I look at it, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about throwing her in there. Her ult, still very telegraphed. If you're smart and they have Strange Portal, you kind of know it's coming. Still very killable, still very livable. Like it's easy to just avoid her. I think she's better than, I don't know. I haven't seen her too much. Rocket Slayer might be propaganda. I haven't seen her play too much, but she did get a pretty good buff. Like being able to get healed in her, like her shift state, like her dismiss is pretty nuts. I just don't know if she does enough. You need the Strange team up for her to be valuable still. Without it, she just feels kind of useless. I'm sure there's people who are good at her. I'm sure there's people who get value on her. It's just so rare you see her in a game get like good value, and there's so many other characters that do so many more things and have a much stronger ult. I think her ult's just buns. Tempted to throw Widow down, but it's fine. I think a good Widow can actually like hard carry. A good Wanda's not hard carrying. Like there's no hard carry solo carry potential. Venom, is Venom S tier? I'm very comfortable throwing him in A, but I don't play him. I've never really played him. He's a tank that I will get into eventually for sure, like soon, I hope. I've been contemplating it. I feel like his kit is just pretty crazy. The damage boost with Luna is ridiculous. His livability is crazy and ridiculous. There are comps where playing him makes him a throw just because you need more damage maybe, or you're getting peeled for a ton and dying. But I feel like as far as a dive tank goes, he's probably the best in the game. I feel like he's similar to Cap. S tier purely based on his emote. That could be it. I feel like he's very similar to Cap. Maybe a little better. Clogs up sights from supports. Is throwing him in. I don't play him like that. I don't even watch people play him like that. He might be S though. He might just be that good. I'm very comfortable throwing him in A, like as like a high A. But I think a good Venom's a monster. I think he's played in comp too. I think he's a monster. I don't think Scarlet's that low. I just think her kit's buns still. So he's trash, but not that bad. It's just the person that plays her majority of the time that hard locks her is horrible, and her ult can get no value 10 times in a row. And I feel like people just don't play her at a high level, and if they do, there's just a million characters better than her, and she's just annoying. That's the only reason she's in there. Bucky, easy S tier. Crazy how many characters are S tier. It's kind of cool because normally there'd be like a few that are like standout, but to be honest, there isn't. Bucky's new shift mechanic being as ridiculous as it is just so, I don't know, it's just so insane. Like him getting that upgrade is crazy. He reloads every time he performs an action. He has an extra E for absolutely zero reason. His shift grounds people now, and it's super easy to ground almost anyone except for BP. You can still ground BP if you get it, or maybe a Spidey, but it's fine. His character's just so stupid. His hook's crazy. Cancels ults. If you're good, it's just, he's a monster. He's got to be like on average the easiest and best DPS to play to get value. Him or Punisher, and he is probably arguably the best right now. Hella B. B. You have Moon Knight and S, and you have Hella and B. Are you crazy? Hella, I think just I'd be comfortable throwing them both in A, but I just think her E is pretty ridiculous. If you time her ults properly, they are ridiculous. As much as it's not like a super powerful ult, like people know how to deal with it. So you don't get a ton of value out of her ult all the time. Like it's pretty rare. Her base kit and base damage are still arguably the best swaps for most people. Like she's just crazy. She's crazy with a Phoenix. I think Phoenix is better, but I think she fits the category just off raw damage and her E being so good, her 1v1 potential being so high. I do think Phoenix is better, but I think Hell is a good peel, a good damage character if you just need to blow up tanks that aren't shield tanks. She could be A. Moon Knight could also be A, but I think she's just a good pullout. Like if you need to pull out a good character that's going to get value, she's good. So not really upset with it. I'm not too upset with it. Could be A. Wolverine, I don't really know what his nerfs were. I stopped playing him after I got Lord on him. Is he A? For displacement comps, he's definitely like S, but overall, people do swap to counter him. They go Thing, they go Mag. I think Mag Emma is hard to play into it. A good Strange can get out a decent amount of times. I think B Max, you think he's, I think he's more valuable. A good Wolf is like way more valuable than like anyone in B except for maybe Iron Man and Storm. I don't know. Yeah, it's like not his season. There is too much damage. There's a ton of damage, and you need poke. So it's not horrible throwing him in B. He was literally S, and I had so much fun playing him, but I do feel like he's just not. He's not what he was. I just dropped. He's not what he was. He's definitely not what he was. And he does get blown up a lot. A lot of poke damage comps just destroy him. So I'm not against throwing him in B, I think. Again, you just swap for him too. You swap your comp and he's done for. I think BP gets a little bit more value if the comp's good. I don't know. They both get insane value. If I have BP and A, like, I almost feel like I should have Wolf in A. This displacement's crazy. If your team's good, he's going to be ridiculous. But that's the same with almost anyone. Fantastic. Easy S tier. Probably the best DPS in the game. Super versatile. Basically a tank. Just the GOAT, man. Underrated ult. Livability's outrageous. Good damage in his blow up form. I'm joking. And I feel horrible about putting him in B. But I'm going to do it. I think if the comp is right, I'm so biased. He's like one of my favorite characters. I'm so biased. I think if the comp is right, he's the most annoying person in the universe. Like playing against a good one, or even playing as him, is the most frustrating thing for the other team. You just feel it, like how annoying it would be to get ran down and dove by Fantastic. I don't know. I'm keeping him B, but I think he works best in triple support. I think he works best in 2 tanks with him. He just doesn't die. Excuse me. Oh my God. We're working. What up, Kyle? How you doing, bro? Oh my God, on a big Disney show. Let's go, dude. Dude, incredible. Was it not? I want to see the new Demon Slayer movie again, like badly. I might go by myself. I loved it so much. I want to see it at least one more time before it goes out of theaters. I need to see it. Let me lock in on this. Finish this. Okay. I'm by myself. Worth it. It's so worth it. I loved it. Invis. Honestly, Kit's outrageously good. Insanely good. Her pull is super valuable still. Works against Wolf and Angela. She can take flyers out of the sky. People have told me her ult is really good now. I haven't played her. Maybe once I've played her since her changes to her ult. I think her kit is like insane. Like her neutral kit is better than most supports. Her healing's pretty good. Her shield's really good. Her double jump's really, really good for dive. I'm gonna go A tier. I feel I struggle with A tier with her because I just think a character with a good kit and a support ult is automatically better than Adam and Mantis because they're 2 character supports. I feel like Cloak could be put in S potentially. I feel like I should put Cloak in S because I feel like her ult's just so much better than Invis ult right now. It feels like a team like Invis ult still feels like you have an easy time dying out of, and it's so frustrating. Oh my god, I hated that so much, Kyle. We could talk about that after I finish this tier list. I hated the moving seats. That shit made me so mad. And it wasn't synced to the movie at all, and I hated it. But yeah, it's fine. I'll keep them both in A. I think Luna Loki is just still insane, still ridiculous. What up, Wyatt? Thing to counter BP. Thing is great to counter maybe magic or some other divers. Thing's good. I think his ult's good. He's just kind of a blow up character right now. Like I feel like people that play him just int the entire game and they die, and people swap. They frontline with him a lot, and people will swap to damage, and you just get nuked. And it's like he's so good, and I think he's played at the highest tier of comp still. I could be wrong. Again, I haven't watched like the most recent events, but in the right comp, he's good. And he is one of the best DPS in the game's hard counter to the point where you can't even play the guy if he's in the game, basically. So maybe I'll go A. I feel like he's just a feed character, if that makes sense. Like almost every time he's on my team, and the last time I played him, I felt like I was playing fine, and I just wouldn't be super aware of what was going on behind me sometimes, and I would just get blown up, and it's like you just have no way of living. Even though your punch and your C and stuff give you health, like it just feels horrible. I would love to throw him in S, but I just don't think he's good enough anymore. I don't think he's that meta right now. He's good. He's just not what he was. And good damage comps, poke comps blow him up. I don't want to throw him down here because I think he's good competitively still, but he's close to B. He could be in B. He could be in B for me. Who are your mains, Johnny? He could be in B. Let's just say that for now. Torch. Haven't seen him as much because he's permanently banned. I'm throwing him in S. Ridiculous character. Crazy high skill gap on this guy. You got to change your binds for him, basically, because the way you fly and descend, if you want the proper movement, that is, there's not much you could do. I mean, he's so stupid. He's such a frustrating character. His fireballs are crazy. His ult's really good. When he has a Luna Snowflake, Ultron, drone, damage boost, Invis team up, he's ridiculous. I don't really need to talk much about Torch. Actually insane. Emma, I still think she's S tier. Just so much counter, like you counter so much. You counter Torch and Starlight with her ult. The slam is crazy. Kick people off the map on maps that you can kick people off of. Her grab stops ults, counters anything. Her ult's just really strong still. Like people aren't banning her as much, but I think that's just because other characters are more ban worthy now than they used to be, but not necessarily that she's that much worse. I don't really feel her nerf. She feels like she gets insane value. I almost MVP every time I play her, it feels like right now. Just a ridiculous character I enjoy. It's cool having a tank that feels like they're melee and shield tank at the same time, and she's like the only one that fits that mold. Gives Mag a ridiculous team up. Is good against and with Strange. Let's just move on. Easy. BP and Cap, nice. Oh, well, they're both people who could go up or down one, I think. So, anyone to Marvel, who would it be? I don't know. I don't really know that many Marvel people that aren't in it. Maybe Cyclops or something like that. I've heard that guy's cool. Excuse me. Ultron's a tough one for me. Not a double support character unless they have like crazy dive comp and they're not getting value killing him. I want to put him above Adam and Mantis maybe, and I know triple support comps with him are crazy, but they're also crazy with Adam and Mantis. Maybe I'll just go C as like a can't stand alone on their own. Who's the purple ape guy? It's Deadpool, not Deadpool. Daredevil, what am I saying? My God, Deadpool. Deadpool would be a cool one in the game too, I guess. Daredevil, he's just not in the game yet. I think Ultron C is fine. As a triple support, Ultron's a monster. He's just a DPS that heals his team pretty well and can heal very well. Can kill or save his team with his ult. Flies and makes it harder for the team to focus certain people or shoot at him, because if he puts himself in good spots, he's really frustrating. Has good livability, especially if they know what they're doing or they play him a lot. Can feel like the ultra throw pick, and people don't want to swap off him, but he just is good. He's very good. Phoenix S tier, easy S tier. The S tier list being the longest list is kind of insane, but I guess what can you do? I don't know. I think Phoenix is easy S tier. Her melee ability, like the melee Beyblade spin thing, is crazy. Up close, it's insane. Her damage the damage she does is pretty ridiculous. Her stun is insane, and if you combo those, you're just blowing people up. Her ult's crazy, especially if you combo it with anything on your team, a mag ult or like a Luna ult damage, or literally any ult that does damage in her kills. Strange ult, anything. She's ridiculous. She also is like the easiest like character to live on in the game, because you just play off angles or with your team, you do damage, and you just reposition. You use your blink, your shift to just get out whenever you're weak. Not much needs to be said about her. She's ridiculous. She's like my favorite character player. Now I'm about to get Lord on her, and I have so much fun. Nightcrawler would be cool. That could be cool. I don't even know who that guy is really, but I've heard of him. Blade, weird one. Want to say B. I want to say his ult being able to be comboed with so many things puts him above Iron Fist and Spidey, even though their ults are kill ults and they're pretty good. I want to say B. Like, I don't think he gets into that A tier. I don't like having him on my team still, really, unless he's frying. I don't love playing against him. Like, he's not super hard or easy to beat, but his ult gets kills a lot, gets value. I've seen him get kills without his ult too, so I guess his shotgun's like good enough. I don't want to throw him down in C, and I don't want to throw him in A for sure. I know with a good combo, he's insane. Oh my God, I thought I just lost that. That would have actually been so depressing. That would have been so sad. Thank goodness. Angela. I thought I was going to play her or main her a lot because I love a good tank. She can get value, but again, it's very comp dependent. A good invis counters her. Good tanks counter her. She's like Thor, but with less like raw output damage, I feel like. And I have Thor in B right now. I'm tempted to throw her in like throwing I hate you, even though like I do want to play her and throw and be the person that I hate the most. I think I'm between C and D right now. Worst thing in the game right now? Yeah, I think so too. Oh. Hello. Oh, Clove. Come here. Loves when he gets up. Stop biting me. Don't bite the hand that holds you up, sir. Oh, she stinks. I don't know. This is the last one. God, he's flying. Clove is flying. Angelo, what's good? I don't know. Is she throwing? Not as bad as these two, but still bad. I think we got to give her a little more time. So people might find metas or just find out how to be ridiculous with her. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think I've played with a good Angela yet. I don't think I've played against a good Angela yet. Like often, I should say. Like it happens, obviously. We win games with Angela. I don't think we've played with one that like consistently wins you the game. Maybe she's just not that type of character. I feel like on average, you gotta swap off her if the comp you're playing into is worse, or you should. So I'm gonna say poor Rocket, frick Rocket. I'm gonna say D. I'm gonna say D. I don't know. That might be crazy. She might be C. I don't even know why I have Widow there. I just hate Widow. I don't like Widow. Widow's still, to me, if you like hover Widow and you don't have Lord, people will just assume you're throwing. So I'm throwing it there. And then this guy, he's not even in the game yet, so I'm going to leave him there. But hopefully he's good, and hopefully he's a support somehow. People don't know about, people think he shouldn't be a support. I'm telling you. He's a law guy, bro. Isn't he a lawyer? I'm telling you. People are like, why would Daredevil be a support? He's clearly going to be a DPS. The guy's a lawyer. That's what lawyers do. They support you in your time of need, and they absolutely burden you financially to help you out. You know what I mean? And I think he could be handing out law things to people, handing out like court stuff, you know? Oh my goodness. What a way to end it. And it's in the video too. Kyle, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. This is the second time someone's gifted subs right at the end of my recording, and I'm going to leave it in the video, of course. Thank you so much for the 5. My dog. I hope your job and stuff is going. I love when you come in and update me. That's like my favorite thing, because it's very entertaining conversations about like cool, huge cameo, massive cameo.